Welcome back to the channel, people. This is We Talk Football. This is We Talk Football. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Look us up on Instagram at We Talk Football 24 and on We Talk Football on Facebook. I am pissed. I don't feel good. Tell me about this, bro. Tell me about Noni Madueke. Noni Maduka. Really? Arsenal. Arsenal, bro. You're telling me about Noni Madueke. After years of not having top quality strikers, we waited the entire season. Arsenal fans waited the entire season. We thought we were going to get an offensive player who was going to help out the offense in January. Nothing came. It's July, preseason has begun, and you're telling me that we haven't gotten in a striker, and we're signing Noni Madueke for £52 million, bro. You're joking. And let me tell you now, from the preseason that we've had, from the transfer window that's been going on, Arsenal are not going to win no trophies next season. And to that, I think it's time to say goodbye to Mikel Arteta. I think it's time, bro. Like, I have been one of the people who have defended Mikel Arteta because there are a lot of Arsenal fans who are camping by the Mikel Arteta out camp, right? There are there who are saying he should go. It's time for him to say goodbye to Arsenal. And I am there now. I've got a tent of my own. I've got my tools. I'm ready. I'm ready to brave the night time. I'm ready to go into the Mikel Arteta out campsite because he sanctioned this deal. He gave it the green light. Actually, you know what? Apparently, he was the one pushing and saying, whatever fee Arsenal have to pay for Noni Madueke, pay it and get him in. Pay it and get him in. That's what came out. So he's totally in control. His voice is the loudest at the football club. He's got the controls. He's at the helm. He's the captain of this entire ship. And I'm telling you right now, next season this ship is going to sink. Next season we're going to the fish. Next season, we're going to be eaten by sharks. Liverpool, Man City, shark ready. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now. Look at my face. I'm telling you. Arsenal are not going to win nothing, bro. Arsenal are done for next season. We haven't gotten in a striker. You know, like we're out there in Portugal haggling Sporting Lisbon for Victor Gyökeres. We're sweating over 5 million, not 5 million pounds. I'm talking about 5 million euros. I'm talking about 5 million euro currencies, bro. That's what we're sweating with Sporting Lisbon. We're standing on the gentleman's agreements that Sporting and Gyökeres had. That's not a part of that's not a part of us. We have nothing to do with that. That's the first part of it, right? Like, that's the maddening thing is, you've just signed a backup to Bukayo Saka for £52 million. Who knows what his role is going to be? You know what? I've got a really bad feeling that Noni Madueke is going to be the starting left winger for Arsenal. I don't know if Arsenal are going to sign a left-sided offensive player, because the way I see it, we're going to go into the season with Noni Madueke, probably, maybe, as our starting left winger. And I'm telling you right now, I hate it. I hate it like poison, bro. I am fuming. I'm pissed. Because Arsenal are playing. Mikel Arteta is out of his mind. He's a joke. He's playing. He should go. I think it's time for him to go. Look, Noni Madueke, right? I'm going to call him Noni Maduka from now on. Because I don't like him. I never respected his game enough to even talk about him. He's not bad. He does have a bit of talent. He can take players on. But my God, £52 million for a player that's quite average. He's really average. And he's closer to bad kind of average than he's good kind of average. He doesn't move the needle. He's not better than any of the wingers that we have. He's not better than Trossard. He's not better than Martinelli. He's definitely not better than Bukayo Saka. And we brought him in for £52 million, bro. I'm struggling to understand this. I'm struggling to understand. Like, I just don't understand, bro. I don't get it. And we gave Chelsea £52 million. We've just given Chelsea another 50 after giving them. How much did we sign Kai Havertz for? 67 or 62? Everyone said no. Everyone said no to Kai Havertz. And look at this. He's not been great. He's not been bad either. He's actually surprised me, Kai Havertz. But he's definitely, like, we could do without Kai Havertz. We could do without Kai Havertz because he was signed to be a midfielder. He's nowhere near good enough to play in midfield for Arsenal. Now he's a striker. He's better in the number 9. But look, we're looking for a number 9 right now. We're going out for Victor Gyökeres because we don't feel like Kai Havertz is going to take us over the top. He's had 2 seasons. He's had good seasons, right? I'm not going to say he's been bad, but he's not taking us to the next level. And we spent £67 million on Kai Havertz. We've just given them 52 for Madueke. What is Mikel Arteta thinking with all these Chelsea signings, bro? Like, I'm losing my mind. I can't believe we've gone out and signed. I can't believe that, bro. Like, and look, like if we had signed Noni Madueke for maybe £20 million as a backup, or maybe less than that, maybe that would be more palatable. The other thing is we've just signed him from Chelsea. How is it that Arsenal keep giving Chelsea great players like Cesc Fabregas and Ashley Cole? And I know Cesc Fabregas didn't go directly from Arsenal to Chelsea. He went to Barcelona and then to Chelsea. But we had a buyback clause. We could have bought Cesc Fabregas back. He wanted to come back to Arsenal, and we said no. We let him go to Chelsea, and he won 2 Premier League trophies, bro. 2 Premier League titles in that time. Cesc Fabregas. Ashley Cole, he won Chelsea the Champions League. He won a Premier League while he was there. He's part of Chelsea's, he's probably one of Chelsea's greatest players of all time, right? We gave them Olivier Giroud. He's nothing to shout about, but when he went to Chelsea, he won the Europa League. You know, he won the Europa League, and he won trophies for Chelsea. And what do we get? Gallas, David Luiz, Willian, Petr Cech, Jorginho, Kai Havertz, Noni Madueke now. Noni Madueke now. And that's supposed to win us the league. And the timing of it, right? Like, let's imagine Arsenal had already signed Gyökeres, who I don't know if we're going to get now because of what's going on. and we had signed Eze on the left or as an attacking midfielder, right? At least if we had signed those guys, we have Zubimendi, Nogard coming in, Kepa, all those guys. Okay, maybe Arsenal fans would be less enraged if we had signed all those players first and then Noni Madueke. But we signed Noni Madueke as one of our top targets for this summer transfer window. I'm sorry, Mikel Arteta, either he has to go or all the transfer control that he has to be relinquished of. And I don't think he'll relinquish that kind of transfer power at Arsenal without actually leaving the football club. And so I am going to say he has to go. This is a sackable offense. It's a crime, bro. It's a crime. Mikel Arteta is a criminal, and what he's just done is illegal. He has to go. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is, Arsenal fans and people like Rio Ferdinand saying that it's a disgrace that Arsenal fans have reacted this way. I feel like it's absolutely in bounds for us to say all these things. I don't think Arsenal fans have done anything wrong so far. I've been online, I've been on YouTube, I've watched a lot of, reviews and, reactions to this deal. I haven't seen any Arsenal fan being racist to Noni Madueke. I haven't seen any fan, discriminating him or his family, threatening his family. I haven't seen any death threats or bad shit where people lose their minds and they go off and they say all types of, madness. I haven't seen madness around this. And for people to try and defend this and say, you have some fans like Kelechi say, we will support this guy if he comes in, if he wears the shirt, we have to back him. Man, you better get out of here with that talk. We're not going to support him. I know I'm not going to support him. Yeah, bro. That makes it more maddening because it's like we're accepting this nonsense. We're accepting Chelsea trash season in, season out. They come in. Now who's next? Jackson, we're going to support. Is it going to be Reece James? And also, they don't sell us their best players. Why? If we signed Cole Palmer, I'd be okay with that. If we signed Caicedo, I'd be happy with that. We're signing trash, bro. These are players that Chelsea wants to offload anyway. They wanted to get rid of Petr Cech because they had Courtois. They wanted to get rid of Jorginho. He was at the back end of his prime, right? They wanted to get rid of Sterling. They want to get rid of Noni Madueke, and they have for £52 million, bro. Yo. And so for Arsenal fans to say, we just don't want Noni Madueke, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The petition that I've seen online, say no to Madueke, I think it's perfectly in bounds. It's just the fans saying, we don't want this guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Say no to Madueke. I also say no to Madueke. Where do I sign up? I want to sign up too. Maybe I'm late, but I want to sign up anyway. All the hashtags on Twitter, everywhere. I think it's all good. I think there's nothing wrong. There's nothing personal against Noni Madueke. We're not saying he's a bad kid. He's probably a good kid. He looks like a cool kid in style, dresses nicely. He's into his fashion and all that. I think he's a good kid. I don't think there's anything wrong with him personally. But in terms of football, we don't want him. And there's nothing wrong with us, with people saying we don't want Noni Madueke because of football reasons. We don't think he's going to take Arsenal to the next level. And right now, we want players like Eze, Gyökeres, That's the kind of players, that's the kind of people that we need to be getting in. Not Noni Madueke, bro. Not for £52 million. That's insane. That's crazy. Hell no. Hell no. And I don't care what he does. I'm not going to back this. I'm not going to be supportive of this transfer. Whatever happens in the season. And I have a very good feeling that nothing will happen anyway. I think he'll be a bust. At best, he's going to be like Kai Havertz. Like, surprisingly good, but not enough to take us to the next level. That's his ceiling. But I don't foresee him being another Bukayo Saka. I don't see him being Lamine Yamal or doing really good things for Arsenal. Or just being an above average winger like Rafinha. I don't see that. I don't see him being I don't see him being as good as Barcola at PSG. He's not going to be good as Desiree Doué. He's not going to be as good as Kvaratskhelia. He's not going to be as good as any one of those guys. At best, his ceiling. At best, same as Kai Havertz. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now. Man, Arsenal is a lollipop club. Arsenal is a lollipop club, bro. I can't believe they did this. Everyone knew you should not. I haven't seen a fan happy about this. I haven't seen a fan online, my friends, the people I talk to, and no one is happy about signing Noni Madueke. No one. Anyway, not looking forward to this next season. It hasn't even begun. Like, it's been a few days of preseason. The season hasn't begun, but I'm not looking forward to it. I can tell you right now, it's going to be a terrible season. Well done to Liverpool and Manchester City, or whoever's going to win the Champions League. Arsenal are out of it. You don't have to worry about Arsenal. You don't have to worry about Arsenal. You don't have to worry about Mikel Arteta, Noni Madueke. You don't have to worry about anything. Anything, bro. Like, subscribe, comment down below to the channel. Follow us on Instagram at We Talk Football 24 and on Facebook at We Talk Football. Have a nice weekend. Awareness.